Jamaine, moving forward here, Northern Iowa, I think this is a game us on this side have all been looking to. What's the mindset right now with this team and moving forward, starting conference play?
Obviously, it's our first conference game, and so you know how important those games are. We've seen how important conference games are this year, and for us to get the Missouri Valley Conference Championship that we want, we have to go to Northern Iowa. And so we really need this win. We respect them, but we play to win, and we're confident that every week we can go out and execute against anyone we play, as I've said before.
I know it's the schedule, Jamaine, but would you rather prefer playing maybe someone not as good as Northern Iowa to kick off the season or the conference?
No, actually, personally, I kind of like it, because we're still fresh. We've had 3 games so far, and we're still fresh, and we're going into Northern Iowa with a fresh team. We don't have too many injuries. We're not beat up, so our season motto is just no excuses, and we're going to go into this game with no excuses, and we're going to play our hearts out.
Coming out of the game where you guys had to fight till the end and really make sure you guys hang on, how big was that going into Northern Iowa? It's going to be a tough opponent for you guys.
I think it was big for us, but at the same time, it was great for our team because it just instilled, just showing that we can play through the fourth quarter and play 4 quarters, and it just showed us, we can't look over opponents or underestimate guys. We have to come out every game and play 4 quarters and just be hungry and finish games and execute.
Is there something special about this game because it's Northern Iowa and because of the streak and what it means, maybe not just inside the locker room but outside of it?
Kinda. We haven't beat them in 11 or 12 years, and I think that's just something that we want to show that we can do, that we can beat this team. The last 2 years we've had some close games, and we just want to show that we can just put the icing on the cake and finish and just finally beat Northern Iowa. Because like I said, we haven't beat them in 11 or 12 years.
On a home game at night, does that kind of amp things up a little more, or is that something you just block out and go play?
I think it's something we block out. A game is a game. We're here just to play football and win and make plays. And I think all the outside stuff doesn't really matter when we get on the field. We're just out there to win and play Youngstown State football.
With that said, how important is it for this town to get behind you guys and really fill that place up?
It's very important. We need all the support that we can. The community has been doing a great job of filling up those stands. It's probably the most excitement I've seen in this town in those stands since I've been here. I've been here for 4 years. We just want to keep that going. Just fill up the stands, make Ron Stroll have to build another student section there, another section of stands. So we're loving the community and the support that we have right now.
It's your only 7 o'clock game. Is it tough to wait all day come Saturday?
I would say kind of, but we're going to be sitting around anticipating all day, but at the end of the day, I said, like, when we get out there and we're going to need those lights, we're going to forget about all that and just play Youngstown State football.
Coach Farley said yesterday this is pretty much a must-win for Northern Iowa. Do you feel that way as well?
Yes, but I also feel that every game on our schedule is a must-win if we want to get to where we want to get and what we have set in our minds and what we've set for ourselves before the season and at the end of the season last year.
What can you do on defense, Jamaine, that you guys have seen? Obviously, in the farther, not going to change much. What do you remember from that defense that causes problems for your offense?
They have a great scheme. Their coaches coach them hard. They fly to the ball. They're very physical. That's something that Coach Wilford addressed with us yesterday, is that Saturday night we have to be the more physical team. I just got done watching film with those guys, and they are very physical. They fly to the ball. They're very aggressive. But like I've said before, and I'll continue to say, we're confident that we can execute against whoever we line up against.
One of the things I wanted to, Wolford's mentioned a lot in the last few months is Mike Cochran's impact on the program. Can you address him and what he's done maybe to help you get ready for these types of games?
He's done a great job. As you can see, you can look at our O-line, defensive line, and just see the size and the strength that those guys have put on, and even with the skill players and just the speed that we have, I've gotten a lot faster, and there's always jokes about me and my speed, but he's done a great job with our team, and he's definitely taken us to the next level, as you can see, and he will, and as it will continue to show throughout the rest of the season.
Do you consider Northern Iowa a rival? Not so much on the one-loss thing here, because obviously it's been a while since you beat them, but do you approach it that way? Do you feel that kind of intensity?
I don't know if rival is the word to explain it, but like I said, we haven't beat them in 11 or 12 years. So, you know, this is a game that we're going to go into with a chip on our shoulders, knowing that we need this win, not only for us, but for the community and for Youngstown State football.